Hello! I am so excited. We got another direct because we're so spoiled. Thank you, Nintendo. I'm so glad you're back in your desperate area. Yahoo! But yeah, I am so hype right now. Only like 8 minutes left. Longest 8 minutes of my life, I think. Um, but yep, I've got it pulled up and everything right now. I before this I was like transferring all my SD card stuff from my 3DS to my new one. Um, and I realized I wasn't gonna have enough time before like starting the stream and everything to do that before. So I gotta do that after. But yeah, we're cool now. Awesome. And I'm trying to tweet, but it's not working. It's not cool, bro. Not cool, bro. Oh, okay. I just had to remove the link. That's cringe. Okay, give me just a second. Oops. Hey. Hey. I'm not able to post my Twitch link on Twitter. What in the This is cringe. Ugh. Do I have my Twitch in my link tree? Let me see. Load. Ah! I do not. Awkward. I'm just gonna delete that real quick. Oh my goodness gracious. Musk hates joy and whimsy. Obviously. I knew that much. Here we go. Finally. That should not have taken too long. Originally, like, I tried to include my Twitch link in the post, obviously, because that's what I always do. And then I was like, an error has occurred. And I was like, okay, so I waited a little bit because, Twitter's functional all the time. And then I tried again and then it didn't work. So I just removed the link and posted it and it worked. And then I went to go comment it and it was like, no, that doesn't work. So hopefully, whatever problem that is, like, gets fixed soon. ASAP. Because not cool, bro. Not cool, bro. Alrighty then. It is 8:56. 4 more minutes. I sip on the cup of water. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yay! Awesome. Anyway, yeah. I commented this on somebody's post or whatever, but I think no. I don't think we're going to get it, but I really do want GameCube on Nintendo Switch Online cuz I see a lot of people really wanting like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess remakes like the Wii U got. But if we have Nintendo Switch Online like GameCube games and stuff, then we wouldn't need that. So, yeah. And I mean, like, I'd much rather pay my $50 a year, get everything else, and two games rather than pay for the two games that are like $50 each or whatever. That's just me, though. I know Nintendo fans hate saving money, so can't put down the cup. I know, right? It's a Pom Pom Purin cup, and it's got a little straw on it. I had some vitamin water earlier, which is so awesome and cool. It has some caffeine in it, but other than that, I really haven't had any caffeine. So we'll see how this goes. To be honest, I don't even think I really have anything at home right now that has caffeine, so. Yeah. Yep, but you know what? I'll be fine. I'm sure this will wake me up, hopefully. I'm hopeful. I'm just kind of surprised because I know people were like leaking on Twitter or whatever, like, oh, there's gonna be a Nintendo Direct this week. We don't know what it is, but it's gonna be a Direct. And I was like, well, they're opening their new store in California or whatever soon, so it'll probably just be about that. And then they're like, hey guys, actual Nintendo Direct featuring video games. And I was like, what? What? So that's nice. That's cool. I heard somebody say, like, that, they were probably gonna do this in, like, February or so. Because that's usually whenever the directs happen. I feel like, if I remember correctly, like February, March-ish, you know. But like somebody didn't have a game done or something like that, and that's why they pushed it off until then. I don't know. We'll have to see. I know like Nintendo is one of the game companies that thankfully doesn't like force crunch time too much, but I still don't. I don't know. I don't see that like happening. Them like not having a certain game done and then just being like, okay, delay the whole Nintendo Direct. Like I don't know. They just probably shadow dropped the other game trailer. But maybe it's so awesome and so cool like Splatoon 7 that it couldn't be delayed. I'm wondering what new stuff they'll announce. Me too. I have no idea. Oh my god, ESRB! Okay, I hope that's not too loud. Wow. Cringe. Oh, interesting. Wow, I'm really struggling on the name. Hang on. Did the game with that one Smash Bros. Character ever have, like, a game in this style? Like the Octopath Traveler, kind of, sort of? Because I know some RPGs are doing whatever they feel like, but I haven't seen. I'm still blanking on the name. I'm quite embarrassed. I keep wanting to say Monster Hunter, but that's definitely not it. Dragon Quest. Oh my god. I am stupid. HD 2D remake. Awesome.
Hello everyone. I'm Shinya
Hello.
Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Okay, thank you.
Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Yay!
We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. So please
Yay!
tune in for that as well. What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1.
Gave you the option to
and 2
switch
HD
between this
2D
and normal
remake
top-down.
from
Oh,
Square
cool.
Enix.
That sounds nice.
Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits?
Yeah, I don't
Hope
know.
You're excited for more information in the future. Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Yay! Deltarune tomorrow.
Escape from dire straits.
What this? Yeah, been there before.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Help me.
You're wasting all the oxygen.
The latest
Oh,
entry
Spike
in the Eye of
Chunsoft.
the Somnium Files series is stirring.
Interesting.
You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission
Oh,
is to
that's right.
track
I
down
remember
Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious
seeing that. I
escape game.
think
Conduct interviews to
I recognize
investigate
that
Iris's
AI
whereabouts.
character, but everybody else, nope.
Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal
Yeah,
clues
them.
hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment. Everything you learn will bring you one
Cute.
step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality.
This looks like
and
an
dream to
overcomplicated game.
rescue Iris.
Yeah, definitely.
No Sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th.
That's kind of like a Spike Chunsoft like trademark, I want to say.
Unleash the supernatural.
A lot of their games are pretty complicated. You have to actually use your brain to play them. Ridiculous.
A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
Wow.
Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective.
Dang, those
But,
lips.
unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases.
I know it's a
fight in
Switch game,
real-time
but
battles
it doesn't look that
alongside
good.
demons Work
It's
with
probably
your demons to
multi-platform,
strike an enemy's
which would
weak point,
explain.
Then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be useful outside
Oh,
of
that's where that
battle,
one guy came from.
and their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations.
Shut up,
Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents
stupid bot. Get out.
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its
Bang.
core. Raido Remastered, The Mystery
So
of
just
the
Persona?
Soulless Army launches on Nintendo Switch
Yes.
June 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Consume darkness.
Deltarune.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world. Where you're greeted by a yellow orb
Wah, wah,
known
wah,
as
wah,
Puck.
wah.
But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a
Pac-Man.
mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
See, I knew it was Pac-Man. It's Bandai Namco. They can't let go.
Creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks.
Awesome.
By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used
Okay.
to enhance your abilities.
Thank you for scaring them away, May. I appreciate it. The bot is
And
all gone.
devour enemies
Hooray!
To survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
Well, they didn't want to say it was Pac-Man until that end there.
The rhythmic march
Interesting.
begins.
Your mom.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2.
Yeah, I
are
don't know what
drumming
that
onto Nintendo Switch as
It
one
looks
bundle.
cute though.
Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata 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 Pon advances them forward, while Pon Pon Patapon has them attack. And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power. From the horse-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon, build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes.
I like
Plus,
that worm
new
guy in the
features
top
have been
left.
added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum. Lead the Patapons and march forth.
I don't know
when
which.
Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch, July 11th.
Yeah, I don't know what system this came out on because I've never seen it before.
Welcome to Zephyrtown, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
No, it doesn't. Oh, Story of Seasons.
First cropping
I've
up
never
on the
played.
Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
You must be the new farmer.
Another farming game.
Tend to your farm while
Real.
growing crops and caring for animals.
Aww. I need this game
Then
just for
sell
the
your
cow.
produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
I think the Switch really does
can also get
specialize
to know the
in
locals.
non-realistic graphics.
And
Like
maybe
whenever they
nurture a
try,
relationship if you find that
you
special
can tell,
someone.
and they're trying too hard, and the Switch is just like, ugh, die.
Plus, taking advantage of
So,
Zephyrtown's
cute little
windy
games like this are
conditions can make
perfect for the
travel
Switch.
and other tasks a breeze. The winds of change
Creatures.
are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Oogie.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series. Next, please take a look at this.
It's Twilight Princess. No, I lied. Listen, I saw Forest. I've never played the game before. I saw Forest and I was like, oh my gosh. Shout out to Metroid Prime 4. Oh, she Urple. This is cool. I love it.
Is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
Wow.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
That's cool. This looks so good. I know, right?
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle
Oh, hello.
are waiting to strike.
Music goes hard. That's exactly what it sounds like when I fight aliens.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers.
Cool.
Psychic abilities.
Psychic abilities.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors.
And open doors.
They also allow her to control the
I never thought she
trajectory
could do
of her
it.
beings with the power of her mind.
Awesome.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Because she's a girl boss. How does she understand? She doesn't get the subtitles.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Awesome. That's a good subtitle. I like it. Beyond. Oh. Dark Samus question mark? Yeah. Yeah.
It looks like
It's
even
that one
more
Smash
challenges
Bros.
await
character.
Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
I think I'm too dumb for this
Okay,
game, sorry.
Let's move on to some more headlines.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
No.
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe.
Oh.
As the newest potionista of the Cursed Cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce
I don't
some
care about
wildly
Disney.
wicked
I don't know if you could
creations.
tell or not.
The potions you make can influence each
Mobile game on the Switch? I know, right?
Leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch
Oh, boy.
later today. Summon a spellbinding adventure.
That art style looks cute. Oh, cute.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts.
College.
During
Cringe.
class, use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster.
Wow.
There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to
This
help
looks
pay
cute.
for tuition. Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make
Oh,
magic
interesting.
together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation.
This looks
and
so good. I
beyond.
know, right? I was
Are
thinking
you
the
ready
same.
for a spellbinding journey?
Let's see who's publishing it.
Enrollment begins when Witchbrook
Yeah,
flies
Chucklefish,
onto
I don't
Nintendo
know.
Switch this holiday.
I don't know. I don't know.
Action, adventure, and arcade games await.
Delta Room.
Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore
That's
an
adorable.
expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets
I don't
want
wanna
to
be an old man.
Find out when The Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Scrooge McDuck? No, I don't think so.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series. Titles include
I don't know what that
Gradius,
is.
Salamander,
Salamander.
Life Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles
Salamander.
come with multiple versions, including ones
Cool.
from different regions and launch years. Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3.
No way.
Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necrodancer. Press the corresponding
nice.
buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC.
Whoa, awesome.
Be on the lookout for
Oh
more
my
DLC
gosh.
in the future.
What?
Rift of the Necrodancer launches on
That's
Nintendo
awesome.
Switch later today.
Oh, nice.
Let's see what's in store.
Tamagotchis. I don't care about you guys.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series. There are stores galore. Design glasses at the eyewear shop. Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help. Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is
Where
sure
is he?
to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo
No
Switch
Pochichi,
June
don't care.
27th.
Don't care. Get out of my face. No Pochichi. Oh, Pokemon. They're just going right into it. Hello. That's it. Go home.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the
Woohoo!
Pokemon series. You'll begin your
creatures.
adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this
Goomy!
Metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City.
Yeah, I've been there before.
To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City. Scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here. But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to
Run!
safety. There are Pokemon that live
Oh, they got
outside wild
a
zones too.
orchestral version of the wild theme in the background.
Some
I
of
love
them
that.
can even be found on rooftops.
Hello, Nene.
People and
That
Pokemon
Nene.
live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But
But
when night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale.
this is what they
Trainers
teased
await
in the
in
trailer, I
battle
guess.
zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
Are you stupid?
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more. You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Oh, that's funny.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a
That
wish
font
granted.
is weird. I don't know how to feel about that.
Day and night are 2 sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered.
Zygarde.
What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends
dunno.
ZA, Launches
Available
on
late
Nintendo Switch
2025.
later this year.
Cringe.
In Lumio City, where the
That was
game
a
is
nothing
set,
burger,
the
but
aura
I mean, we did
transforms
just get
through
news
day
like
and
a
night.
few weeks ago,
It
so
seems there are even more secrets to uncover.
whatever.
Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. Next, please take a look at this.
Still no Mawile? Oh no. I got you. We're hoping.
Hello
Oh my
there.
gosh.
The game you're about to see doesn't have a big, epic story.
Someone was talking about this on Twitter
But
with
what it does have
Hopium.
is lots of funny little rhythm games. You wanna see?
Yes.
Just press the button to jump through the ring.
Awesome. You suck.
It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky.
Rhythm Heaven, you
Maybe you
betcha.
could try it in time to a rhythm. In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Dog Jam. Aw, cute.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series, Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Awesome. 2026. Ooh, interesting.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think
Meow.
you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
Hopium?
With game
What?
cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games. When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be
Downloaded
loaded
games are
onto your system
transferable?
as a
I
virtual
guess
game card,
so.
allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
That's awesome.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want,
How?
just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Oh.
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members.
Nice. That's
Connect to
cool.
your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
What about
you're
games
done.
you have already
They can now
downloaded?
play on their
I
own
presume
system.
they're gonna be
You can
able
only
to
lend one game at a time to a particular person.
do that.
Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you,
Interesting.
making digital games even easier to use. Virtual Game Card.
I feel like they would
The
like.
virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems, as well as
This might
to
be in
Nintendo
preparation
Switch
for
2
Switch 2.
systems.
Exactly what I was thinking.
This feature is planned
I
to
think
be
he just
added
said it.
via a system
I was
update
talking, I
in
couldn't
April.
tell.
Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
I feel like this assures backwards compatibility. Yes. Wow. So I've downloaded a few games just because I wanted to play them, like right when they released. Especially Splatoon 3. I have that downloaded on my Switch. So that is nice. I like that. Oh, oh, the frames. Let's just hope it's the video.
Uncover history
Phew.
once more.
That was a jump scare.
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch.
Okay, I don't know
Meet
what that
Gustav,
game
the
is.
Royal Heir, and Will the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG. Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of
The
Sonic.
styles are really clashing. I don't know what it is. I guess it's like the backgrounds are really
team
bright
up
and the
with more
characters
characters in
are
battle.
not.
And transfer
I feel like
stats to
they're
allies through
slightly
the parameter
transparent.
inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Awesome.
Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander
This game
through
wasn't on Switch
isometric
already?
worlds
Interesting.
filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate.
The character still being
optical
pixelated
illusions to
feels a
discover,
bit weird.
and
Yeah, I
mystifying
agree.
Secrets to unfold. In Monument
I like the
Valley,
hand-drawn
lead the
backgrounds of
silent
that game,
Princess
though.
Ida in her quest for forgiveness, while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood, as she and her child
Oh, no.
unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first two Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin
Cool.
later today.
I'm just
on
surprised they
Nintendo
weren't
eShop.
on Nintendo Switch
And
already.
Help
And
Lure on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3.
Oh.
Setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Awesome. Anime golf.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's
Oh
Golf
my
series
gosh.
is driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim, time your button press just right, and take your shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspins,
Those
side
sheep.
spins, and other special shots. In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become
I like the fits,
ultimate
though.
golfer.
I would
In
just get this
Wacky
game for the
Golf,
character
Your shots
customization.
could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's
That
golf
happened to
that's
me
not
once.
quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot
Yay!
Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
Me. So true. Me.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes
Ow!
in the fight against evil.
What is wrong with
Pair
you?
up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine to take on the challenge.
Hey! I am watching the Nintendo Direct peacefully, and you have the audacity.
And swap between your team of 2 at any time.
If you do it one more time, I'm banning you.
Your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble
Good.
for local or online co-op play. The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when
Not
Marvel
nice.
Cosmic Invasion launches on
I'm
Nintendo
really
Switch
invested
system
in
this
Marvel
holiday.
Comic Invasion. Can't you see?
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Oh,
where you'll
Cosmic
battle as a tag
Invasion.
team of different superheroes.
Yeah.
Next
Wow,
up is our
awesome.
last game announcement.
Oh God.
Please take a look.
What? That was not 45 minutes. That was 30 minutes. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
How refreshing. Hiya.
Yeah! Let's go! 2026! Ah! You evil! And this is where they're 2 girls and they kiss.
Did you want to talk?
Ah. Glad that was only a dream.
That was Tom
yeah.
Cruise living the dream. The first new entry
Oh my
in the series
gosh.
in over 10 years.
Yuri, exactly.
In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have?
I forgot that the first game was on an island too.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
Awesome.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game.
What?
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Oh wait, isn't the
I'm Shigeru
Zelda
Miyamoto.
movie?
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many
Yeah.
people watch.
That's me. I'm many people.
Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
That's cool.
After
That's
the Nintendo
adorable.
Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. News about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the
Oh,
Nintendo Today
good,
app as well.
good.
Nintendo
Aw.
Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Yay! Today.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out. That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
Thank you.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Wow. Okay. okay. That was pretty good, actually. Which is kind of surprising to say, but I really do think, especially because we're getting a direct next week, this, like, direct was really good. Especially with Tomodachi Life, of course, and Metroid Prime. As the kind of, like, last Nintendo Switch 1 direct, it's a little disappointing, but I mean, to be fair, what are you supposed to announce when your next system's coming out? Like, in a few months, I'm sure. But, yeah, that's really awesome. Wow. I'm so excited for Tomodachi Life. I never played the original. Oh my gosh, it is so fun. I used to have, like, literally everything and everyone in in my thing, because obviously, like, you know, you'd have Mii's and stuff and have them live there and whatnot. And so I'd have, like, my family members and then just, like, Pokemon or something. It's really fun once you get creative and everything. I'm trying to look and see. Well, the Mii's definitely look different than, like, what they usually look like. At least their style. Like the art style, I mean. I can't tell if it's got, like, an in-depth face editor like Miitopia did. Or yeah, Miitopia. Okay, phew. But they've definitely got, like, clothes and hair customization and all that stuff, and being in their own little houses is cool too. I love that. So I'm really excited about that. Because, yeah, not a lot of people were able to experience it, and the people who did, they're like, I need more. So, that is good stuff. I am excited. I did play, like, 50 hours of Miitopia demo. Awesome. 49 of those were customizing the characters. So, yeah, it looks like we might have that in-depth character customization. I can't tell from the trailer right now, but I'm really hoping. Because, like, that's all you can really hope for, you know? But the game does look great. I'm looking at it right now. Sorry, you can't see it. But they have this, like, cel-shaded style and, like, lineless and everything, and it looks really cute and good for what it is. But yeah, I'm super excited about that now. Yay! Oh gosh. Well, that was a lot to take in. I'm not too surprised that we didn't get anything else new about Nintendo Switch Online. I'm, like, upset, of course, but I'm not very surprised. I wasn't thinking that we were gonna get something. I mean, I was hoping we were, but I wasn't thinking it. The demo only had Mii's, I think. No, I remember the Miitopia demo on the Switch, at least. Had Mii's, and you could do, like, the face customization and stuff. Because I spent a lot of my time during the demo doing that. So, but, yeah, the overall just, like, I don't know, just having the Mii's and being able to do a lot more than just the normal faces and whatnot is really cool, and I enjoy it. I just killed banshees for hours on end. I'm gonna hope that's on Minecraft. I enjoyed seeing the little interactions. Yeah, that too. Tomodachi Life is basically that, but, like, that's literally the whole game. in Miitopia. That's not any better. Ah. Well, I guess in the context of the game, their faces go back to the people or whatever, so I guess that's fine. I guess. But yeah. Excuse me. I think. Yeah, I think the Nintendo Switch is gonna go out pretty well. I'm assuming it's gonna be pretty similar to like the DS and the Wii, how they just kind of like phased into the 3DS. Like how some companies were still publishing Wii games the first couple of years, those other systems, well, they were publishing like last gen games a couple years into the next gen, and there's not necessarily going to be like a swan song, you know, how GameCube was with like Twilight Princess and stuff, and how the Wii U was with Breath of the Wild, which I'm just saying, every single time a system had a Zelda game launching as its like last big Nintendo game, you know, the GameCube to the Wii and the Wii U to the Switch, the next one was a success, like a really, really big success. So I'm just saying, Nintendo, you should really listen to me. Hear me out. Release a really, really big Zelda game. I'm so excited for a new 3D Mario game to come out next year. Oh my gosh, me too. I'm hoping that the 3D Mario will be the launch title this time, because I know Odyssey came out a little bit after, and of course, Zelda was the launch title, but I don't think we've had a 3D Mario launch title. Gosh, since 64, I think. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, we definitely need it. You could count GameCube if you feel like it, because I guess Luigi's Mansion is a 3D Luigi game. But in terms of like 3D Mario, yeah, I guess Mario 64 was the first and only. Since DS, oh. That was also a launch title, but to be fair, it was just Super Mario 64 again. No, 3D Land. Was it a launch title? I don't think it was. Super Mario... Oh, Mario 3D Land release date. Wah wah, wah wah, wah wah, wah wah. It came bundled with the 3DS, I know that much. Right. Okay, so in Japan it released November 3rd, 2011. And and in October, wait, what? No, hang on. Just give me the gosh darn answer. Oh, okay. Here we go. And in February of 2011, in Japan at least, the Nintendo 3DS released. So it was in the same year, but it wasn't like the launch title necessarily. which is pretty commonplace for a lot of the 3D Mario games recently, like Odyssey especially, and 3D World was kind of similar too, but it was a little bit later. I mean, like 2000, what was it, 13 or something is still obviously like Wii U infancy, but not like the same year. It wasn't, yeah. Nintendogs plus Cats were launch child? Yeah! That one I remember. Yeah, the 3DS didn't really have a lot of good launch titles. That's why it sold poorly. And it was $250 stinking dollars. I am so excited. Okay. Stretch. Ah! That was my mighty roar. But yeah, that'll be interesting. I mean, it's only... Technically, it's less than a week away now, the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Oh wait, I'm gonna see if the Nintendo thing is able to download. Shut up, App Store. I'm just gonna type N. What the heck? That's not good. When you search Nintendo on the App Store, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th result is Delta Emulator, which emulates all of the devices, NES through DS. So that's kind of awkward. Anyway, Nintendo, don't look. Close your eyes, please. I promise there's nothing there. Oh, and then Roblox? Okay. But technically, if you don't charge money for it, and you don't provide the ROMs yourself, then it's not illegal. So, that's what I have to say about that. Na. They haven't posted the thingy dingy yet. Wah, wah, wah. There goes the Nintendo brand deal. Nuh-uh. I guess, yeah, awkward. I didn't say that. I was hacked. Dang it, there's no puppy behind me. I was gonna blame the puppies. Yeah, I would never say such a thing like that. I mean, I think all emulation is bad, and everyone who emulates should be put in jail, and emulator makers should be put in jail, and they deserve to be sued. Beep boop, beep boop. Exactly. I saved myself there. That was a close call, guys. But yeah, sorry, I never know how to lead into my next story. Anyway, what were the names? Was it Kit and Crystal? The two people that hosted Nintendo Minute, after a little while, whenever they left and stuff and made their own channel, I remember hearing them talk about how they couldn't do a Nuzlocke challenge in Pokemon because, like, that's altering the game rules, even though it's technically not. Like, they held it in the same regard as modding and stuff, even though it's just like, yeah, if a Pokemon faints, it dies, and you have to release it, and you can only catch the first one on each route, and you have to name it. Like, those itty bitty little rules were, and I don't know if it was the Pokemon Company or Nintendo that was like, you can't do that, rah. But somebody behind the scenes was like, no, you can't do that. So I don't know. They're interesting about their rules over there. That's kind of why whenever people talk about Pokemon and them like just trying to do anything different in general, I always just give them the stink eye. I'm like, they're never gonna do anything like that far out with their IP, especially whenever people bring up like the realistic graphics and voice acting. Voice acting is one of those things that everybody wishes for in a Pokemon game. I do too, don't get me wrong, but I think it's like a purity kind of thing for Game Freak and the Pokemon Company at least. Cuz obviously they do have some games with voice acting and everything, but the mainline Pokemon adventures and everything, I don't think they'll ever add voice acting just because it's like it's just a thing, man. I think people tend to forget how little the Pokemon Company actually makes from their games. Kind of. I can see where you're coming from. How little in comparison to like everything else that Pokemon is, of course. Like the games is on the lower end, of course, which is why Game Freak, like the people that develop the games and everything, don't necessarily have the millions and billions of dollars that Pokemon is worth to make their games with, because obviously the Pokemon Company has to have that money for all their other stuff that they're releasing. It's like 20% of their entire revenue share. Yeah, that sounds about right, because especially with the Pokemon cards right now, like that is definitely one of their bigger sellers, and just like the merchandise in general. I think I've seen it broken down before. I can't remember, but I think like merchandising and Pokemon cards were like the tippy top, and the games were kind of like down at the bottom or whatever. Because it's like a huge thing in Japan, of course, where literal cities have like Pokemon as their travel ambassadors, and like sometimes their prefectures are like based off of Pokemon and stuff, and like you can't go one street without a Pokemon store or something like that. So it's definitely their games aren't like the money makers, and people really need to realize that before they're like, gosh, Game Freak is so lazy. They got this $1 billion budget, but they're not doing anything with it. Like, no. Merch is so huge for them. Exactly. Which is kind of sort of why the games are rushed in the first place. I think they're letting the developers take their time with ZA, considering it's not like the next big generation, and it's just kind of like what Legends Arceus was to Sword and Shield, because of like the tie-ins and everything. Like they need to release new things and make more new money and all that stuff by like a certain time frame, which is why a lot of the times Pokemon games are quote unquote rushed. But yeah, it's fun stuff out there. I've been yapping too much. Unbelievable. I'm starting to get scared we won't get any new megas, though. I can understand where you're coming from with that. Like, they gotta introduce something new, because it's Pokemon, and it's the next Pokemon game. I feel like they will, though, undoubtedly. Apparently, some of the leakers are saying there's gonna be, like, what was it, like 17 or something like that? A pretty big number, but the leakers or whatever, I don't care. That's just what some of them are saying. I really do think they are gonna release new stuff though, because there hasn't been a Pokemon game without new things. Even in like terms of third versions or sequels that are supposed to be the third versions or whatever, like they still introduce new things. Like Black and White 2 had Black and White Kira, excuse me, and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon had like Ultra Necrozma and stuff like that. So yeah, but maybe they'll just like disguise Zygarde as this new thing, be like, yeah guys, never before released or seen, we definitely didn't just shoehorn it on to the next game. You've never seen this in your whole life ever before. But we haven't seen anything yet, which is surprising. That is fair. I don't know how long it took to see the new versions of some of the Pokemon in Pokemon Legends Arceus. I don't remember that time. That was like, obviously, you know, like 4 years ago, and that's just too long. I can't even remember 4 hours ago. So, yeah. But I really don't know. That is a good point. They haven't really shown anything, and at this point it's kind of like, guys, are you gonna like show anything at all or what? Think we got Cleaver quite fast, I think. Maybe. That would make sense, honestly. Well, either Cleaver or Weirdeer. That was probably like revealed first. 'Cause especially Weirdeer, like that's the whole riding mechanic and stuff like that. Like I could see that being one of the first reveals, or Cleaver like being the frenzy Pokemon or something like that. So yeah, that's a good point. I would look it up, but too lazy. So yeah, fun stuff. It's always nice to kind of speculate, and especially since I'm pretty interested in like the video game industry as a whole, it's nice to just like think on it and reflect. I haven't necessarily talked to like anybody inside the game industry, and even if I did, they probably wouldn't be able to tell too much, but I've seen like videos and such of interviews, translated interviews, that kind of stuff. And it's really interesting to see like the inside of all that stuff. I don't know what autism is. I had no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, anyway. That was lots of fun though. I always love watching directs. Every single time I come on and do a direct, I'm like, well, I don't know, because I could just watch it on my own or whatever, or I could get my reactions because that's the fun part. Like I've been watching a couple of like reaction compilations, especially to the Smash characters and stuff, and it's just so funny seeing them all. I can't wait until that era again. But I don't know, after Ultimate it's like, what's next? Goodness gracious. I'm not sure when I'm gonna stream next, to be honest. I got some family in town, and some work stuff the next couple of days. But maybe I'll be free sometime Friday. I don't know. We will have to see. You can always check my Twitter for more updates and probably more Pokemon card spending money things. Yeah. Because, I feel bad for the people that follow me just for like, haha, silly puppy VTuber, and then they just get my unhealthy addiction to Pokemon cards. I'm also concerned for me too. Don't worry, guys. I'll stop after the next one. Smash reactions without Etika. I know. Those are always really sad. Whenever people feature him in videos and stuff, people are always like, oh man. Yeah. There's a lot of like reactions and stuff that he missed that would have definitely been incredible. But yeah, it's really unfortunate. ICB. I've been up for 3 whole hours. That's a lot if you really think about it. That's like almost nap time. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head out for now. Take care of my 3DS stuff and whatnot. Fun. I've been thinking about doing like a donation incentive for a 3DS capture card, because I really do want to get one, but my own pockets are quite empty. So, I don't know. I thought it'd be fun to like have a viewer incentivized thing like, oh yeah, if you want to see me stream 3DS games and stuff, here you go. Like that kind of thing, But I still gotta look into all of the stuff that goes behind that, because I just looked at like one website and it was like $200, and I was like, oh, okay, that must be everything then. I do know that apparently some homebrew software has it like wirelessly or something, but I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Yay, research. It's because you keep buying cards? Well, yeah, exactly. That's the same reason why you're broke. I can't help it, man. Especially nowadays, like, back in, 2022, 2023, I used to collect a little bit, but only really I would, like, go shopping or something, or I just kind of have a rough day and I just like pick up a pack of Pokemon cards because they were there, I just walk in and be like, sure, I'll take a booster, why not? And then I'd go in my car and I'd film myself opening it up and then be like, yay, the thingy. And then like that'd be it. But nowadays, since like there's barely anything anywhere, it feels like whenever I find Pokemon cards, I have to buy them. Because this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Like, even at Dollar General, I've been checking there the past couple of times. I've just been buying, like, boosters and stuff just because they're there. And that's always exciting. Actually, the one that I went to a couple days ago, they were selling Paldea Evolved for $350. Like, each of the boosters. And I was like, what? I gotta go there again. So, yeah, I'll definitely talk to you guys later about all the updates and everything and what I plan to do with myself. Or I'll sleep forever and ever and never do anything ever again. Yay! But for now, we must depart, my friends. I apologize, but I got work to do outside of my 3DS. I got, like... Ow! Chores and stuff. Unbelievable. It really is that cheap. I know, right? Oh, wait. No, another story. I'm gonna be saying this for the next 5 hours and just, like, never end stream. But the other day, whenever I was in Target, I was overhearing some of the employees talk just about like the Pokemon cards and stuff. And one of them was like, yeah, I remember back like just a little bit ago whenever we'd have so many Pokemon cards that we'd have to put them in like overstock and stuff. And now we can't keep them for more than like a few days. And I kind of thought about it, and it's like, I wonder how people outside of, you know, like fandom spaces and just like the internet in general think about all the Pokemon card stuff. Like, I have to wonder. Especially whenever, like, you know, Grandma Terry is going to Costco once they open, and then she sees, you know, 27 old men in front of her in line, and then she goes to grab, you know, her 48 count of eggs, and then all of the men are fighting over the Pokemon cards that are $45, and they're in boxes, and yeah. I have to wonder how some people think about that stuff, but yeah. Sometimes, I mean, like, I kind of think about it too, because I live in like a fairly small part, like population in the thousands, but still that's considered small compared to, you know, like bigger cities and everything, of course. But some of my stores, like, they're always out basically. Like I was talking about yesterday on my Twitter, how I went to my Aldi at 9 in the morning and I left at 9:30, and there were like maybe 13 tins left, because there was like a case and then like about a half of a case. And then whenever I went there later at 3:30, no, at like, no, it was like 2 or something, like 1 or 2. I went there and they were all gone already. And it's just like, how many people know about this stuff? But also, you see a lot of people buying all of this stuff in bulk, which, I mean, props to them, I guess. I wish I had credit card debt, but I do not yet. So, I'd rather not because of Pokemon cards. But we shall see. Yeah. I only bought 4 tins, and I wanted to buy 2 more, but they were all gone. A lot of people just see it as a business investment. Exactly. That's what the main issue, ever since Surging Sparks came out, rather than a hobby. Exactly. Ever since Surging Sparks came out and it started becoming popular on TikTok to like look for the Pikachu or whatever, and then prices kind of like started eking up a little bit, and then everybody started looking at all of the other packs and whatnot, and then prices really started to go up just for like the cards in general. And then some loser decided, if the cards in the set are worth a lot, then that means the set has to be worth a lot too. And so that's why you get Surging Sparks boosters at $7 a piece, even though MSRP is like $5. It's just, yeah. And then, of course, everybody buying everything in bulk to sell. It's just annoying. Because I don't understand it. It's just a quick way to make a buck, and it's an annoying way, and it's really cheap and scummy, and I hate it. Because now, like, there's barely anybody who actually is interested in the hobby being able to get things and stuff. Like, I've commented under a post about, you know, some adults, like, taking literally all of the Pokemon, is that some of my fondest memories as a kid was going into the store, you know, with my birthday money or with, like, Easter money or something like that, and buying, like, a tin of Pokemon cards or something, and just bringing it home and, you know, being able to open them and everything. And, like, kids nowadays just can't do that because they can't find anything unless they're actively seeking it out, and obviously they aren't because they've got other things like school, and those other losers don't have anything like school or work. So they have all the time in the world to do that stuff. Like, one time my brother found $20 on the ground outside of a bowling alley, and then like the next day he spent it on a tin of Pokemon cards. Like that kind of thing is what I really enjoy about the hobby and like Pokemon in general. But all of the old losers that are like, hey guys, we can charge double the price, and the people that are really desperate are gonna buy into it. Ah, ha, 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 ha. It's like, I'm so happy my local store gives priority to its league players. That's great. That is very good, actually. Whenever I went to the pre-release last week of Journey Together, there were a lot of league players there, and they had already gotten their boxes and everything, and collectors were able to sign up at like 2 or something, and they only had like 15 or whatever. 15 of the box thingy dingies. But like all of the league players were able to get their hands on stuff, and collectors were like second in line, you know. But yeah, and then I saw that one post on Twitter. Well, that was a Facebook post originally of this guy with several, and I mean several bins of Journey Together booster packs, and it's like, who are you? How did you get all of this? I can't even fathom that amount of Pokemon cards in general, and he just has them all in like bins, and they were $9 a pack. Like, get out of here. I need you to reevaluate your life. Just getting the random pack every now and then almost can't happen anymore with the new packs. Exactly. That's why I spend so much money on them, because every single time I go into the store, I'm like, Pokemon cards, I haven't seen that in 5,000 years. And then I buy it, and then, yeah. I think the investor bros really did totally ruin it, though. I've seen a lot of people joke about, like, oh, whenever you pull up the Pokemon Center, you have to answer a couple quiz questions in order to buy a product. And I think that's funny and all. But it is very true, the reality of it all, because like most of these people, you ask to name the trainer that they got on their card, and they're just like, and it's like, come on, man, you gotta be kidding me. Especially since I'm really interested in the art, and especially the artists behind the Pokemon cards, seeing people be like, what's a Shroodle, is kind of just like, you frustrate me. But whatever, what can you do, honestly? I know a lot of people are suggesting, oh, more limits, or Pokemon needs to print more, but it's genuinely like, that's not the issue at all. It's like everybody doing all of that annoying stuff and buying and selling and blah 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 blah, and it's just, it's far too much. I'm just hoping maybe soon it'll calm down. It's the fact that people keep paying scalping prices. I'm no better, to be honest. Well, for the most part I am. I mean, I support my local card business. They do sell a lot of stuff for market value rather than MSRP, which is fine, I suppose, but, excuse me, after getting Paldean Fates, like, for around $10 a pack, and then turning around and going to Aldi for, like, $8 for 2 packs, it's just kind of like, ooh. Because I got the booster bundle or whatever for $60, which includes the 6 packs, and then the ETB for $120, which includes 9 packs. It's just like, this is frustrating. Because those things are still in circulation too. Like, there's a lot of people finding Paldean Fates in the wild, especially nowadays, and I'm just like, I want that to be me. But, yeah. It's ridiculous. But I will admit, I haven't spent anything over, like, MSRP on, like, wow, on anything prismatic. I, in the, like, month or so that I was, like, avidly searching, I saw prismatic in the wild twice, and both times they were double or triple MSRP, and, like, I just couldn't get myself to do that, because, I mean, not only would I be supporting that business that's ripping everybody off, I'd be supporting that idea of, like, buying something, taking something from collectors and just selling it to make a profit. So, yeah, typically I try not to buy outside of MSRP, but if it's like a local smaller business, then sure, why not? Some of the things are a little ridiculous, but I do understand, like, needing to make money and whatnot, I guess. But yeah, it can be really tricky when it comes to, like, morals and just wanting Pokemon cards like your life depends on it, which is probably why a lot of people do buy those insane prices, but whatever, man. Oof. I am going to have to go for real this time. Unfortunately, because my throat is starting to bother me, like, a lot. I have no idea where that came from. Maybe I need some... Okay, good. I need some ice cream. My puppies, like, literally react to that word as if I'm saying you're gonna win $1 million or something. They really like ice cream. But, yeah, ice cream at 10 in the morning, do not judge me. I do what I want. So, yeah. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming out. I hope to see you soonsies sometime this weekend or early next week. We shall see. But I will catch you all later and talk and stuff later. Yay!